Good morning and welcome to our almost daily devotional on in Ruth. We are still in we're back in chapter 2 where we left Ruth and Naomi. They had just gone to Boaz's gleaning field and they were with their friends, or they were with the people who were caring for them, picking up the last bits of wheat that had fallen to the ground. When Boaz had returned and promised them safety, that they could glean along with his own family, his own children, his own daughters, and given them sort of a blessing of place. And here's our story today. Then Ruth bowed down, face to the ground, and replied to him, "How is it that I have found favor in your eyes that you notice me? I am an immigrant." Boaz responded to her, "Everything that you did for your mother-in-law after your husband's death has been reported fully to me. How you left behind your father, your mother, and the land of your birth, and came to a people you hadn't known beforehand. May the Lord reward you for your deed. May you receive a rich reward from the Lord, the God of Israel, under whose wings you seek refuge." She said, "May I continue to find favor in your eyes, sir, because you've comforted me, and because you've spoken kindly to your female servant, even though I'm not one of your female servants." At mealtime, Boaz said to her, "Come over here, eat some of the bread, and dip your piece in the vinegar." She sat alongside the harvesters, and he served roasted grain to her. She ate, was satisfied, and had leftovers. Then she got up to glean. Boaz ordered his young men, "Let her glean between the bundles and don't humiliate her. Also pull out some from the bales and leave them behind for her to glean. And don't scold her." It's an interesting passage. So she is so grateful to Boaz. She falls to the ground as a sign of respect, as a sign of saying, I see that you are being more kind to me than you need to be. And at first she says it doesn't make sense because I'm an immigrant. I'm an outsider. I'm someone who is not part of your family. Why would you be so kind to me? And Boaz says in return that he had noticed the sacrifice she made, how much she had loved Naomi. In our culture, it often feels like in order to get attention, in order to get anyone to notice you, you have to live larger than life, that you have to be louder than everyone else or more outrageous or wear certain, weird colors of hair or whatever it is that we feel like we need to get to have attention. And Boaz notices Ruth for none of those reasons. Boaz notices Ruth's commitment, her trust, her respect for Naomi, her willingness to self-sacrifice. And I think that when we look back on our lives, the people we remember, the people we're going to remember the most, are not the people who were outrageous and pushed boundaries and lived outside the box, but the people who showed up for us, the people who were there for us when we needed help, the people who lived their lives with daily dignity and respect for others. It's not about drawing attention to yourself. It's about living the most devoted, faithful life you can to yourself and to others. May God bless.